expert law infinity, been part of it in the past, and welcome your team to the proceeding along Public Accounts Committee inquiry into the 2026 budget or Appropriation Bill 2025. Let me just start off by saying that the budget law this year and for next year, it shows that I think you have successfully bid it very well. You have made an increase of some 10%, I think. Some 10% increase overall, both recurrent and development. So congratulations on that very successful bid that you have had with So next year, perhaps that will show that you will be doing very well in terms of other commitments and obligations that you have in terms of raising non-tax revenue to the state, which I think has been an issue in the past, and that every time in the past you have been bombarded with questions and comments. Why is it that the ministry is not doing enough to be able to collect revenues that are due to the state? But the issue, of course, is that you are obviously faced with a lot of challenges and difficulties. So let's hope that next year it will be a good year for you. The situation along the fiscal front, as you know, has shifted, so much so that other traditional sources of income to the country, we will have to face the reality that, they are slowing down, and then we have to shift the emphasis to other sectors. And of course, that will require some extra effort from departments like you, to really put in efforts to collect him other non-tax revenues. But at the same time, collaborate with them other tax revenue institutions to be able to give them right information to be able to build up a strong fiscal situation in country. So on an year-on-year allocation, we've noticed that you have a slight increase of some 10%. But of course, this year you are enjoying some very, very big, huge increase too for expenditure demand. We've seen some interesting reading too, side law, the recurrent and development spending ratio in terms of your own budgetary allocation. Some 63 or so percent. Is it 63 or what? About 63% on recurrent, about 37 on development spending. I understand that, as part of the fiscal strategy lawyer, it's generally anticipated that next year there will be an 80-20 recurrent to development expenditure ratio. But me think instead of coming up with a strict guidelines like that, they should allow ministries like your own self to be able to make the right decision. What is the best resource allocation mix, so that we don't unnecessarily put you in a situation where you can spend more on development, and then earn more in terms of what you should be earning for the state. That's on that. The other thing is that I think there is generally a trend where government spending on rental has gone up. Government spending on rental has gone up, and it is in a way a source of well-building for much of our enterprising people too, country. And it's good to see that, a lot of that has come up. So there seems to be a shift too, along the way that the concentration of rental, for instance, in the past tend to be going to foreigners, now it's to our national. So it would be interesting to hear from you where the shift is, how do you see that in terms of positioning now the enterprising mind, or the shift in the kind of enterprise, societal nationals, versus the foreign in the past who seems to be in control of it. And whether or not you have actually carried out some kind of assessment, to see when our real spending belong money and rental, for instance, what would be the good mix? Should government build him own offices and buildings and premises, or should concentrate normal rental normal? And with these rentals, are you involved in the valuations belong or the assets here, and give appropriate advice to the government? The time you may enter into agreement one them or how? So maybe you can inform the committee on that. Let's start off with some question and your remarks no more longer. Those comments no more, please. But for now, welcome to the committee, and please feel free to address him, committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman, for that warm welcome. We appreciate that. And also members of the committee, thank you for your presence. I think before we respond to those first questions, I would like to let you know who is sitting beside me. From Human Resource Manager Matilda, Deputy Secretary Corporate, Nohiam, me too, and the Financial Controller too. Let me comfort me a little bit so that me was answer any question today. But thank you very much. I think before I respond to the question on rental, me like for just quickly touch on revenue part, which I feel that is more important. Then I will come to the question on rental. As you rightly said, Chair, we are lucky to be given a little bit more low budget here, which part of it, and we also go for the office that is looking after rental. I would like to give him heads up a little bit longer. You touch on the importance of a non-tax revenue today, Chair, and that is very, very important to us and the government. This year, we are expected to collect 17.77 million, which to date, people are already collecting more than 80%, going for 90%. We hope that before December end, we also collect them the full amount here, or closer to the full amount. Chair, on this, we like for mentioning here that I think we unlucky from the beginning in terms of Saddle Road District. We will no garem good vehicle. We will no garem otraki a little bit sit down. Because a long time ago, we will take him over there, but then we have problem thing one or two, one for car and one for Hilux no more waka. But we are very thankful, Chair, that MID, the powerful Minister of Law MID, and also the powerful PS with him director or giving me one of vehicle. We got that right at the end, but I'm all right. We are looking forward for 2 more vehicle, which will really help us for our program long revenue next year. Also, you tell them earlier today, Chair. We are meeting that from our own budget, long government, but the payment is now with Accountant General, with him PS Finance. I think they also prioritize revenue, especially on non-tax year too, or they'll look for Kamapum. So I believe that they will give us those vehicles even before this year end. We are going to collect one maybe this afternoon from government budget. I'm ready finish. So with those vehicles next year, we will hope for doing good revenue collection program. Myself will chair this task force. We will like for quality stock now. We are still expected to collect the same this year no more, 17.77, same no more, no increase. But we are thinking of collecting more. Why? Because we will got them stock about 4,000, 3,000 plus 4,000 parcels of land inside the Honiara and other places where I need them for review. And when you do a review, you will charge premium and also new land rental. So we are looking at collecting more, this whole program. And we are happy that the government is supporting us with those logistics, even at the end of the year. But in preparation for next year, we will too much. Balls will be made available, yeah? Even this fall afternoon, but we will go picking one for law Elamoto now. I'm ready for collection. Under housing, long question where you raise him here, we facilitate normal lease agreements and administer in terms of looking after the lease. The budget comes from every ministry. So each ministry got a footing bill, got officers, got a rent. And as you rightly said, Chair, on one hand, you may look at the government and spend them almost like 2 million every year. But on the other, a lot of our local people who own our houses here, they're really blessed. They're so lucky that they have that source of income for helping Mokata, their families. We noted that a good number of our landlords here got loan, loan banks, and they use the money for paying loans. Although sometimes rental may delay, and the areas can build up, but eventually they pay off their loan. This money, source of income for what thousands of landlords. This time I think about 4,000, more than 4,000. Yeah, now we're inside the rental scheme. Yeah, the money, some of them using for school fee or helping with Pikinini. I think I'm really blessing him. Really, I saw a source where him help him plan their long financial needs, long families, me. So it's a good scheme when you look at it that way. Government is spending that much. But we see 99% him local na. Only about 1% no more, maybe somehow outside, or people outside we own properties here, but mostly or the landlords or the local owners, or the owners long in terms of the future of that scheme, they are already cabinet make a decision so that that money may go straight inside long salary. That is a big shift where Babaham come on. We are yet to implement that, but it's already approved. So by the end of that, public servants will be getting that money through long salary, and then they will do their own arrangement. Maybe we help with the facilitation. So it is a good scheme for the people believe me, that one, yeah. I don't see any end to it for the next 5 years, 10 years. Go ahead, yeah. The other part where I'm interesting and really help them too. Our people is even some a lot at the OL areas here. They build good houses. They have some arrangement where waiting to receive their titles, or are also able to rent it to the government. Yeah, not only here but also in provinces, level 2, 3 law, or whatever areas me too. So that's for that. We like for quickly going to the other area where you already touched on. Yeah, we are so happy that the recurrent budget a little bit increased here, and the major sources of increase no more. I mean, because next year we'll be renting the building where we are currently occupying. The Ministry of Lands have condemned one, yeah. If you go inside by looking, some of these things have come out and really need them repair. So next year we are happy that the bid have go through, and we are already making arrangement for movement go on new building. So part of the increase is from that. Also other areas where people are look for, and we will be having about 4 vehicles if what financial, what by giving people the other 2 on top of the one that we are going to collect to pick up this afternoon. Then the maintenance will increase, so we have already catered for that. So that's part of the allocation where I make them increase here too. We like to go straight along development budget too, a little bit of increase there. We are being given an extra 1.5 million on top of the 14 million where we using come this for a year, and that will cover some of the programs where we got. One is to do with this land law reform, especially the practical land reform, where we already storing come to law, some of these appearance where we have them. We are also looking at the Solomon Island Urban Management Program. The other third one is the institutional capacity. So all this now make it to 16 million. We are happy to report that the effect of this committee, where Hemi Sabe tell him something, the reports we were writing here, Hemi also got a positive effect too long what we asked for. Like the last time we appeared before you, we mentioned that we have this land reform program, especially customary land recording, and you follow about our support team, so they gave us an extra million next year for land recording, customary land recording. And we are happy because if we to talk strong and inside law, some of your reports here, somehow MD Park can pick him up, so we were given an extra million for doing now customary land program for next year. Yeah. And looking at next year, before we close, looking at next year, and then maybe questions back come after. Yeah? Me story go all same, then you will back a question come. Looking at next year, we would like to prioritize him this for customary land recording, yeah. Because I think interest may come up from every province based on the applications and the requests we receive. They need land recording for Kasimokote too. But especially for Malaita. Malaita, interestingly, on September 15, 16, 17, 18, mi wala stay lo there, lo Malita. And mi wala, we had a very good time with the executive, not the assembly, but the executive. And mi wala socialize him now, the program here, and premier him declare now. Next year, blow Malita for land recording. Voila, come now. So we took that seriously, and we will factor them in our budget for next year. So next year we'll be going to Malaita, and the other interesting thing which will be happening is the first ever land recording office will be built on Malaita. We have already advertised him now for UXO and all other different components. We will advertise and finish, and we already decided on the winning bidders. Who for design, UXO more, environment. So all these reports here, we've already decided. So the first ever customary land recording office by him long Malaita. The premier is very happy, and he may also give him first office for me for go sit down with him, even before next year him come or the building. So maybe before Christmas he may come. Minister by him go for open him now office where premier and me like him for building there. Then after we will by maybe here lo Gualemo by building our building, and then the Western Province. Yeah. So that program me level special in that we will be collaborating, partnering with Ministry of Peace, yeah, law program below Malita, yeah. And by go first time to where members open up. So go with the willing, those who are voluntarily say come law. So we'll be doing genealogy mapping or what I call them family tree and kanya. Peace by go with him, so that Mivala sabe go story first time about peace. What they did here in Wolokodol, I'm good. Me like him, how to repeat him. So we'll be partnering, seriously partnering together. Peace first time, go story lot mania, make him mind blow to come down. Like what is a fact from our interaction with a lot of our landowners, yeah. People inside the family no more to fight him. Brother facing brother. Brother with him, uncle or yeah, or the grannies, and yeah, the same tribe fighting each other because of the harem or selling by Kamna, yeah. Especially when you go preaching first time development, yeah. Selena facing him come lo mine, yeah. In the case of Bina or same, yeah. But the approach that we are taking now, when we have a story first time, then yeah, you mean peace first time, you mean sabe how now, you mean connect lo blood, and you mean sabe good lo, you mean lock him lo they finish, then you mean pray a little bit, then you mean do land recording now. So this is a new approach where we feel like for him, because Malaita is very tough place, tough province. Yeah. You go to him, you mean fight first time, you mean strike him first time, everything stop. Unlike Otabulo Western Oma. Or that's let him something I'm going development, him good something, yeah. You mean straight him, you mean story, yeah. A good example is the Monday Airport, yeah. So Malita is different. So the approach where we feel like testimony there, by him there, you may go first time, you may peaceful first time, you may prayer, and you may kakai mo, imi sekahan, then imi keke mo kota connections below imi ota record ya. So that time was by mining by come. Then everyone sabi lo itsada na. So brata below mi naman narawan ya. So imi no fight imi work together no mo. So that mining happen. So that is a new approach where we also interested for part of, and Malita hem open because the premier hem open for Yumi now. So Yumi go in now.
Premier open?
The premier.
Aye.
So, and the executive.
Yes.
One for the good for the meeting number. We're also doing the relocation there. The Greta Auki is also going at the same time.
So I went down this time, make Yumi Kumtem budget.
Right. So I think him no more what Mila mentioned. There are other important areas where we associate with him, but that's the main program. And we'll also look at Greater Honiaram continue now, plus others. I think the budget is sufficient for us. We feel happy to him because him increased a little bit. We can say that we have the manpower for doing. We feel enough people for carrying out everything here. So you will look forward no more for next year by him come. Yeah. Of course, we know that there are challenges and continue there. Every challenge, we have no more. No any different story more, the same story no more. But we look forward to a good year next year where we will get him good logistic support, and then also our manpower is ready.
About the question that me ask him, our low rental, the increase in rental, government now has been renting offices, okay? So we have shifted from the rental below the offices, below the expatriates or foreigners, foreign-owned buildings to now locals. Is that how do you see that? How now the shift here? Is it, how do you feel about it? And see the growth in spending that government has put to rental, yeah? So, Baba, you're looking at every government ministries, yeah, they are renting offices along premises that are owned by locals, not this time, yeah? Even some business houses, mostly in the past, business houses. So how do you see that? Where me unnecessarily grow up too much to the level that if government build him own buildings and spend that into building its own building, but by me how do you see that going forward into the future?
Thank you, Chair.
Or have you been thinking about it, or you somehow you will just allow more the ministries normal to do it? Just a short answer, normal. What now?
Yeah, thank you. On one hand, it's a good shift where we are renting from our locals, our spaces, and they are benefiting in terms of meeting their loan or financial obligations, and even for help them. So that is a good shift. Yeah. It also turns out that what our locals blame here, what are easy for negotiating too. Like they are amenable. What I say is, you say go down. Yeah. You go for the hybrid office spaces here. You shall go now. Expensive. So expensive that they cost them government. In terms of the trend, whether we will continue renting and our government building office spaces. I think you will recall that once upon a time, one whole concept come up from Prime Minister's office for big program of building more offices. Yeah, there was a master plan and designs, even animations and created too, but go on anything. I think what is possible, each ministry look also have to find him space and build him like what people are like for doing example. we are planning to build a new office space, but we want to bring in maybe 1 or 2 ministries we together in one building, so that the advantage emi more. Yeah? So we follow plan also. Yeah? Agriculture is renting. This one just come talk with Valnoma. We are thinking of if we can go together for building now office space together. Maybe another ministry come for easy. It's not easy because Minister of Environment too, but block it but down in finish. But up to Kasim today, I still wait too for funding. Yeah? It's not easy thing for building office space. Yeah, so it will the way you may rent this time, I'm taking a bit time, Chairman. I cannot predict by Kasim what time, but given the financial situation where we meet him every year too, even now, we had much of that along with our previous appearances here. It's still a challenge, yeah. So. But it's something that government and look yeah, for we building offices here rather than renting. Yeah, I think I'm not Mr. Respond. Thank you.
Any question, Lord members, please?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Please, Ismail.
Matter of interest number since PS no here. I've heard about the coastal sea line that government or Commissioner of Lands will take him.
Court of Appeal.
Court of Appeal, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the reason behind those arrangements also? It's just a matter of interest, no more, Chair, just for survey, what high water marks.
Yes.
What the reason behind?
Yeah.
Thank you, Chair. Yeah.
Thank you, Chair, and thank you, Member. I think there was a policy when we passed by Cabinet that foreshore is owned by landowners and owned by government. So the case with Honiara may be a little bit difficult because some of the title in such a C2. and we have cases where we take a long time to decide where still hanging there. The idea is for the reduced there. We know that there are legal implications. What about not let them go also no more? I have to battle it in court. Yeah. But the policy now, all foreshore around the whole country, am owned by our traditional landowners. Yeah, whoever has me on them, I'm on him now. Yeah. You want to do a deal with them? We are not going to give a parcel or some kind of parcel or sea. But you can make arrangement, maybe a MOU or MOA with the landowners or same no more. Yeah? So I think that's the policy, and him remain same Kasim today. We are also planning to make it into law, which the consultation where Commissioner of Lands and the team go around with him. Yeah? For sure is part of it too. Yeah? Plus some of these minor amendments for tidy him up no more lands and title act. Yeah? And also this practical land reform where we already mentioned in our previous appearances by PE, customary land, perpetual estate. I'm stay with him, tribe. We'll do away with trustee arrangement by tribe na Holem. Sure. PE, and then everyone else will take them FTE no more. Yeah. So that land cannot be alienated or you cannot lose it. And with them tribe forever and forever and forever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Chair.
Very nice. Yes.
No. Thank you. I think that's a good thing that if I come up with them. I mean, good for give him land below water, land owner go back below water, land owner. I know. I think government must carry himself. I think thing where how not him deal with him investors, below water areas here too. I mean because one thing now we may look at is I mean, there's some investors economically how na by me deal with him, Chair. So I think, I mean, but listening from PS, it's a straightforward thinking where come and pick him up. But those areas, no, I think needs to look good, look him for how na me deal with him other investors that are what we're doing. It's good to recognize him what like things go back to land owning tribes, what on him, what the places blow water.
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you, Chair.
Chair. Yes, please.
Thank you. Me want to join me for welcome him. Powerful PS. No lands with him what executive members belong him. Yeah, maybe important something like me talk to him. No, this one. One of me force or. So, what tribe you do, but you have to identify what was what a real one too, or me want to say, and one for question blow me no more this loaded one, but not a question blow me, but just come. What not eating block government for assisting tribes for identifying what's selling because big fall issue law plan the place here where also PSU Talemia or the tribe fighting with them each other and also so maybe what can plan now for government and work with them all get tribal groups here make them or come to one for thing then before all get minus about register lania too or when I'd see or I know register no more. I think
no more.
I stop also no more.
Customary.
Or the tribes no more. By register or by how ya. So I have that one not be like for savvy. But question blow me logo land house rentals here, Mr. Chairman. PSM mentioned him happiness lo him logo. Or get stuck along some islanders where but rent them out houses block it and especially lo here lo honiara lo the land where squatters no more so me like sabe how no government them go secure him or the land rentals rental agreements with them people where maybe or no garam any title or land yeah what now require them longer as minimum requirement for or the substantiate him what no garam ownership land where or no garam any FTE or PE or some title law. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Member, for that question. Lo Ohoniara, imigarem now, another type of arrangement, not so much lease arrangement, but like temporary occupation license, or tagarem, yeah. And there are records there, and there are certain documents where I also sign him. Those ones, they pay certain rents, come for 3 years, or to pay a certain amount, I think 1,000 for 3 years. And they stay there. So some follow now end up ministry accept him because they build a good house for him. Para win him too, some house lo kokomya, all house lo bahaya. Para a good house in also. What accept them or because they're into the process now for go title and the land board too. They eventually will give them the fixed term, also. So this temporary occupation license thing, start a long time,
So I think as long as on Save substantiate him, they have a TOL.
That's right.
To that piece of land, and no more you require him.
Exactly, we have records the record lo there lo ministry, yeah, so a little bit lower kind type of arrangement, yeah, but it was recognized because they build expensive houses lo em naman, so we go, but him help him ko too, also him chair you tell him today, yeah, our locals, hey, borrow help him ko too much, yeah, so it's almost like an informal arrangement, but him really help him school fee and loan and any kind, yeah.
Chairman,
Distribution.
just
Distribution of income.
Yes, distribution of income, exactly,
Yeah.
Chairman.
So you want to continue or you?
Yeah, may want to ask more.
Yeah.
Where you don't have those arrangements, also TUL, my name stop law, customary land or Sunday also no.
Rental.
What now you will do him? If him like for rent him out, house blame long or yes, low lands or.
Do you
Yeah.
have housing allowance or?
Yeah, I think customer land a little bit, yeah. But they do arrangements maybe, but him no encourage, yeah. I think maybe if there is nothing like that in house, yeah, but as far as people are, I think too well now people accept them because it's on the way for go Kasim fix them estate no more. Yeah. So, but there are records, yeah. You cannot just come no more without records. Say you rent him house from me, yeah, like you well, yeah. So these ones got away people got records, and they always come to pay. Currently 1,000 for 3 years. Then every 3 years you come, you pay him now 1,000 more. But very nice houses.
Yes.
Para high class now, Sambala. Thank you, Chair.
I was going to ask you that question too, but everyone here pick him up now. So please, the same one?
No.
Oh, okay, different one.
One is on housing too. On housing.
On housing, yes, please. Yes, I'm ready no more.
Yeah. Thank you, Chair. Please, me just like for survey. How many government quarters now in Megarem this time? How many? And the conditions blocked.
Yes.
Yeah? I could remember in 2016, I think, me law public service, we will carry out one for a survey with the housing division of the Ministry of Lands. But then 2 weeks after me move, me no survey what now the conclusion. But in the first 2 weeks, I was informed that ought to go looking, slab no more stop.
Ay.
Yeah? The building is him no stop. Especially low other areas low because of low airport low Henderson. I think low aviation or tied to something else. So do we know exactly how many houses now government own them? And then how many now good ones? How many now should be condemned? Or and then we ask come no more directly. Ministry blow you, nothing in for Salem no more, everything, eh? So even had work alone because him say him own them, but we get nothing out of them. Even also repair them too. So we don't have any ownership over all these buildings here. So that one could be a little bit hard to answer because how many tomorrow by him change because one point fall down finish today. Next week by number maybe go down or him but increase but ownership now different more. Him or same so but you should give me a little bit idea of or same.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, member, for that question. Yeah, to tell you exactly, I'm a little bit difficult at this time, but we will find the information. I think altogether they did some survey, lot of building here, and with him, director law housing. We'll find that information and we'll share it here. Here, we had for telling you exactly the numbers here, which ones habitable, which ones are not fit for human beings, stop him. But I think you're right. Some buildings are really Otbara va dilapidated na Otbara va no good too much, yeah. Poor condition, hardly repaired. That one him through. Part of the challenges of finance where government face him and may affect him too. Some of these properties, but we will. I will try and get the information and then share them come now law PAC, yeah, maybe through one, yeah. For any recent one or the dream now, me no sabe. But there is a recent inspection, but there was one or the dream, but we must share them now, that one, yeah, law PAC. So I'll get back to the director, find the information, and we send it to the committee.
Thank you, please.
Okay. I don't little bit more.
You one add-on more.
Peace. Me, government quotas, yeah, not only in Oniara, yeah, the provinces too, yeah? Okay, me remember, lo Arara camp. Lo government now camp here before, yeah? And all the buildings, lo there, government buildings, yeah? Where are they now? Who owns them?
Egon.
Yeah? Poitete. Maybe sample agricultural centers before, when registered, owned by government, who own all the properties here this time? What are their status? So we seem to forget one big, have no revenue, have lost now. Yeah? So, and that one, look, also even nothing worry for find out. That one, okay.
Chair, thank you. Thank you, member. Most of these houses, tight quarters. Potete, you talk about Ministry of Forestry now, yeah? So they're tight quarters. The information, we can get it from them too. Police, they have a lot of tight quarters as well. Ministry of Health, planted too, yeah, Otagarem. We have got a lot of provinces. Plant house or run down too. There is no fresh information on it, yeah. One time I was doing countrywide audit of every government houses here, but we talk about time before your time to see slap, yeah. Long time ago, yeah, man, more than 10 years ago. So I think we can arrange to get the information updated, maybe through long each ministry where on about tight quarters, yeah. But interesting question, member. Something that we can work on, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Then come to you.
Yes, this whole rental scheme, yeah. I'm only apply lo Honiara or lo other provinces too. Second, we also support them, member for North New Jersey. There are lots of government quarters in the provinces where, because they were not being attended to, yeah? So, people not go in and, and they occupy those government quarters. Have local same, government have not got any concern or properties blame. I knew that Mr. Blog is a house law there. This time, people not own him. Because no land office have used him. We consent too much, but government have not got him consent all the time. But it is very important. People should go around and take stock. Yeah? Long over that data here. So that we have what now value. We lose him, and what we can do with them. You dispose them by way of tender, or also you come back with a policy for Salem Okata houses, yeah? Like in the past, people ready to buy them up. This is policy blow your lunch now, or maybe who not responsible. Thank you.
Thank you. Some response from you, please.
Yeah. Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Member. renting of houses lot provinces, imi rent too, yeah. Lokata urban areas, or just government, just public servants, or rent loki, gizo, and no plan. Only few houses, no more. Most of it lo here lo here. Only concern long the London houses and occupied by private people, the outsiders. Yeah, I think lo case lo lancia mi pala sabi run down building here. Last time we tried to repair. Go contractor ham go no completing good to house ya na. Kind of them we are aware and we are making arrangement. I think we will talk with the Western Province like take him no more like by him no more blow we are going to find the money and by me by repair him, yeah. But thank you for raising that one, yeah. Important, yeah. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Small Maleta, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First time we want to acknowledge him this one nice presentation where PSM gave him come about program for next year, 2026. This is very elaborate and maybe nice. I have three, other questions, or three areas of activities under the Land Administration and Management Group. So by me, go ahead, Lohem. Now on page 28 of that document, activity number 25, customary land reform establishment. And yes, let me tell him finish that Malaita is first target under this sort of program where we're establishing an office there next year, or if not already. Me like Savenoma Osem for people come with landowning groups come utalem also. I mean process him go how yeah. Come no come look him officer or the right come or the fill him up form long or internet or telephone come or something also. Then what kind something not by him happen. Me also law Dr. Blopies first time here by recording law at genealogy and also by happen so. Him suddenly where me assuming him a little bit intensive and will take a long time, yeah. Probably even big budget for him too, but him something that has to happen. So maybe for PSM quick time no matter tell him how now or the assist him any land owning groups where all the interest long make him recording under this solar scheme. Also, more specifically, me want to ask time people to talk with them about Malita province or to talk about anything law, relocation law, or get communities where what taken over by sea rise. Me sabagota like for allocating land somewhere along outside Auki also for some communities law other parts of Malaita. We like Sawa whether that was part of that discussion or him saying where Bible involved him too kind program, you know. Then finally on law that 1 year, me understand him that there are some lots of lands around the law country where people are doing registration law him, and I think another program where somewhere in a program, but it's kind of acquisition of land, or acquisition of customary land under Lands and Titles Act process here. We go ahead here. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah.
Now, first question for me, the program. Yeah.
Thank you, Chair. Yeah. Thank you, member, for question on customary land, Malita process here. Some time ago, we will put them out notice for everyone apply come, and other really serious ones, what apply come more than 200. So last year with the Mivala, we already maintain contact with them. Like we'll follow no more which one then another one here. So line up here, they finished now. Beside that, we will also tell them out clear some of these programs that anyone you like you come no more. Obviously there. I think the fee is $20 for you pay him no more, then you kickstart him process here now. So a lot of visitation we will receive him too. Just recently, our team involved in a lot of landowners around the Gold region. Others come no more, then wow, we would like for register. So we take them through the process here, and more than 30 parcels of land here are already doing land recording and ready for also give him certificates. Some will take him certificates. I think that one was we will happy a little bit. Diva may help me a little bit with that one. The Australian government and the beautiful people of Australia are kind enough to give him some Australian. Me happy local Australia helped too much.
That's right.
So that one him happened. People are come no more. People deal with him. So what area where gold she don't have now. They already did some recording now, and they are very interested for also open him up after land recording. What I like for go for mining now, the boss, so it's open. And once you come anytime no more, pay him $20 no fee small too much, so that I'm affordable every group you mean. So if anyone am here like I'm land recording, come to Ministry of Lands. Same. But we are for the people of Malaita, we are going to open this office from Malaita. Minister should go across before Christmas for go open them first office the province now. And they can just come there. An officer will be there. People already ready computer everything ready now for him go across here. So we are doing that here. On the relocation question on relocation here, we are very thankful for IOM. What are really helping too much ministry now. We completed the relocation guidelines and finished. Then they also continue for assisting with the standard operating procedures, where I'm also done too, ready for go law cabinet for final endorsement. So with this, now we are ready to do relocation. First relocation pilot where we have thinking for doing no longer, no dia no malo auki no ma. Osaplo a few kiloquai. There is a 20 hectare land there where a customary status and government like for doing no relocation there. The idea of relocating people around urban areas more favorable according to one of the things than you go relocate him to bush somewhere like island. You put them close to the urban centers so that they become part of the economy. That's how I find him work survival there, and also employment there, and build up the purchasing power of what urban area. So one fellow when we like drive them now, this fellow guideline here, and also SOP where IOM. Helping me, and this is also
Migration, is it?
yes,
Migration.
international organization of migration. Okay, to help, and also ADB as well, helping us with this Greta Aukia. What helping me already, you meet with him, Greta Honiara. The first ever meeting him happened, finished. Another one on Wednesday. About to finalize him now with the consultant from Fiji. ADB now helping me, but Lo Auki, we also have one too. So all these are like, almost like integrated kind type of approach, where everything can go together now. So this relocation site, we already met some of the people who are claiming Otalanan, but you sabi Malita now. Dahil something was come up, but Naraman say blow him more, and Naraman say blow him more, kind of. So we will be using this approach where we share them Goya, so that we can handle the land issues there. But the title is Emilo customary land. No in one or no more, but 20 plus hectares of land. So that's our first pilot here, lo relocation here, lo dia nama. So lili siya na can come, to want to blow imi lo wagi where. Lo walande sawe kam tu iwat la kam la okay ta samhala lo ta place blame moi as well moi okata tu what sawe kam lo this for site here. So we are seriously looking at it next year. We already made contacts with the people and meet with them okata story with them okata, and everybody are excited about this first relocation pilot in collaboration of course with the Ministry of Environment and then also Prime Minister's Office. Prime Minister's Office is interested now in this one, so this new productive sector, they are part of this and move things too. Me happy logata to group lo Prime Minister, especially productive sector, and now the group ya. So yes, relocation lo dia now, and then finally long acquisition of land acquisition go ahead it's still the legal process where government have guarantee for go into any land for public interest. So we are doing a land acquisition now. Long some land around Gold Ridge. They've already appointed a land commissioner, appoint him now, one land acquisition officer. Yes, working with the GRML. We will work together on that one. So acquisition officer is still there. Have no part of a legal one way we use it for taking land, especially for public interest or sometimes for investment or same, yeah. I think him no more is thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, please.
It's good that you mean law relocation this time. And if you last year's PAC meeting, me fella asking you about him now. Like today, you looking at number 9 or start to build up here. Yeah. We were asking you about this land on number 9 on top law somewhere upload there. Yeah.
Mount Austin.
Mount Austin. Do you have any update for the PAC? Seeing that number 9 now start to build up now, so you want to forget him now. Location. So what's your say on that one?
Thank you, Chair, and thank you, Member, for that one. Yes, that's an important one. Last time we made story about we set up a committee, and one of them one for Mama am staying there. Okay. Mama am staying inside the area, so he's the person where I think the last LO2 from here from Canal, so I'm also him now security there too to look after some place here. I think one for the house now last time, someone like go bill too, according to Mama, but Mama am not there, so Mama so place a little bit all same, So we are looking after the Mama, that relationship, the connection. He's part of Greater Honiara committee too, Mama. So we have people on the ground where something, but otherwise him. Land for National Referral Hospital, but group of medical should interest him too. For that may make him someone move, I mean, it belongs to Ministry of Health, they need to be part of seriously looking at how for start him, also. We will already give him. Now we will try for security more, for to look after him. But sometimes people have hard for you control him.
Register finish,
I'm come back to government, PE lo government. And there is also some parts on our side, same land, I'm not for graveyard there too, Graveyard, him come under Ministry of Home Affairs, and we are part of the task force. We've already redesigned the new cemetery and everything law to all ministry now. Before I say him here now, so also take him and run with it, also Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
To avoid, Mr. Chairman, for avoiding more future complications, what is your advice to those who are settle at the that site.
Squatters, yeah.
I mean,
Squatters.
Yeah, squatters, yeah. What I must say now, what not really standing the government.
Short one no more. Move out or stay?
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Member. Yeah, short one. Anyone who illegally moved in that area, you out them house play, you know. We are going to use the police here for calm, and then even before start doing groundwork by police by inside the task force here.
Okay.
Move house play, you know, out them no from there. No West Ham land for put anything because you're going to demolish it there. Because that side is for hospital, and then graveyard there no more on our side too.
Okay.
Thank you, Chair.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, members, I like to continue with PACM, but fisheries here now, the accounting officer is going to join PM Brisbane more, so in time of afternoon. Why don't all of us, thank him no more on your behalf, thank him PS for a very, very excellent presentation and engagement that you got him on them as well. Next year no more, you try for review back now, fee belong fee and charges below you here. Same all of no more. Minimum that government baba him no got him in fee.
Chair, that's March this year we review everything finished now, and then him gazetted now. So we are him go up a little bit, not too much, little bit more.
Little bit no more.
Yeah, every fee we will review now. Thank you, Chair.
Them still same normal law. Yeah, them 17 million.
I think what conservative, very conservative, but we are optimistic that we'll beat that. Yeah, with these 4 new vehicles, but we will be collecting 20 plus next year.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, those no vehicle here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Make sure what no run go down this side. So have no more must collect him now the fee. Yeah? So that yeah. And then the other thing, no, so me like comment lo him. If you allow the TOL for the taking rental, yeah, tingi mo lo customer land too. Let's come up with a scheme because a lot of customer land places around lo yeah, man house below time even nice when him or the TOL yeah more too. Yeah. So you think him that relax him a little bit, condition below you, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. We'll do that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take him recommendation law that chiefs no more, then you say now, okay, me fault to take law. The other thing now about this for soya, yes, 2 weeks ago, I think the Court of Appeal him come, then him say every title you register for soya,
Invalid.
throw him out everyone now. MC Ocean. Now we have to rethink him back now for soya. You may cannot say, oh, you may leave him now, blow out the customer owners. Me tell him you. The moment that one him go out, no investor will come Solomon. So let's rethink it, and then you may come up under me a law that Baba have me find him recognition registration before so. In the same way, you may register landlord land too. You have to come up with a registration. Him no more simple something. Please.
Last one.
Yeah. Okay. Because fisheries here, me worry lo, but it will last comment no more. You no need for answer. Then you may something. Yeah. Okay. Please. It will everyone. Yeah. Okay.
Customer land have not permitted for you to register. Yeah. Like you have said, only depend on the public interest. But I think we need to amend it.
Yeah.
If we allow customer land owners to register customer land, we say no more speeding up development below country. It's a lot of customer land, and we cannot do anything about it. And law now, constitution not tell them. But I think time for me relook at it. If we allow customer land owners to register their customer land. No, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. We take note of that. Thank you.
Thank you. Small balita, please. Oh, someone here, you mean him? Oh, yeah. Oh.
Me want to ask normal or TOL. Me look at me inside law program for next year. Yeah. I think it'll be calm, but not another place. You could go ahead to him. Question below me no more is how far have we got to go? Because TOL go some you kakasim too. You a little bit go Kasim, but you look at the boundary, go ahead, no more. But yeah, so me like Sabenoma, where we load this whole program, we've been doing this program for a couple of years already. But yeah, so general one no more. Whether sort of any kind of customary land long Narsaitia, and because by this whole program had to catch up log at Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Conversion to a program law Ministry of Commission of Lands. Yeah? So I'm continue no more. Yeah? There's a team where go in there and then deal with him each area. Take him come to land board, him approve him. Then from TOL go fix them now. So that program I'm ongoing no more because we really need to collect one MM due, yeah? Once I'm long status of TOL, you're not collecting enough, yeah? Part of the revenue is you push on go FTE lo him, then him pay him now premium with him the economic rent, yeah, land rent, yeah. So that program I'm going for run no more, yeah? We still have it there. Every time we will get him no more, yeah? Because the conversion program we continue. We want everybody to take him title so that no one him stay low status plus TOL, yeah?
Yes.
Thank you.
Chairman, as you know, this whole conversion from TOL to FTE, him no conversion, no, but him come with them what's on his services like all the roads and trains and what's on also amenities. So me like Sabe, how now you what's the experience where the section where you find them so far?
Yeah. Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Member. Yeah, we used to have this program where MIFAL also go in and put on road, put on what basic services here too, yeah? It's part of the TOL, yeah? Like we improve on conditions, yeah? Next year, we don't have anything like that, but we can pick it up again in the following year, yeah? But the conversion will continue. Basically, these people survive for a long time, no? Somehow they have some access to water and all same, but ministry am garam a program, yeah, for little bit improve on come, yeah, good road little bit, casa go park lo France lo house. It's a program, yeah, but next year we will know come on, but we will continue with that, yeah, with your recommendation, PAC, but we will pick him all the following year. Thank you, Chair.
Yeah, thank you. Me like to ask him other thing, but because of the timing no more that I have been asked to deal one time with fisheries no more. Let's hope that Commissioner Bliss will stop it. I think he should stop, isn't it? Oh, Commissioner Blanche Bliss stop it.
Oh, you mean the commissioner?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, commissioner. I mean, and some investigation. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
Am I right?
I'm all right.
So, me like ask him question to relationship with the commission and the lands board, but I'm all right. Later on, I think maybe by the parliament, no, by the committee stage, we will ask that. But thank you for confirming that there is an investigation over the commissioner. Thank you. But for now, on behalf of email one no more, let's thank PS and his team for this engagement on time with the committee. Enjoy the rest of the day, please. Thank you.